Juma Mubarak.
When you mention the person who is losing adab gets in separation, one ayat of the Quran came to my mind was the deaf, dumb, and blind. They don't return. My question is, do they become deaf, dumb, and blind that leads to the disrespect and out of adab, or they were already out of adab a long time ago and the result was they become deaf, dumb, and blind?
We all have that capacity to fall out of adab. We all have that potential because we all share the same ego. Whatever shaitan did, whatever shaitan is doing, we all share that capacity, that potential to do it. As I've said so many times, recent weeks, it is how much water you give to it to grow. Or if you are pulling it out to make sure that it is not growing, that is in your hands. We all have that capacity. People come into tariqat, they enter into a honeymoon period. Oh, so nice. But this is the Jamaat where honeymoon quickly goes, and now you have to say, now you have to work, you have to pay the mortgage, you have to put food on the table. There's so many bills you have to do. What is that bill? Your ego. Is the Shaykh asking for anything? Or the Dergah? No. So meaning the squeeze, they're going to squeeze you. This is what this Dergah does. And then they don't like it. They like everything else. Then suddenly they say, well, he shouldn't be shouting at us like that. Well, he shouldn't be saying this. Well, this is that. Well, this is this, this is that. That passes. Now, the honeymoon period passes. Because I will only like and love this person as long as he's sitting there smiling, gives us nice stories about saints, and make us to fly and throw candy at us. And whenever I ask for du'as, when I'm in trouble, he prays and then it opens. I will follow him. I will love him to the end of my days. But if he touches me, if he tells me what is right and wrong, if he tells me what is right and wrong and I don't agree, that time I will leave. Because that time he stops being a Shaykh to me. Because if he's a real Shaykh, he's not going to touch me. So we all have that potential. It is how you are watering, how you're giving the fertilizer, how you're making it to grow. And it grows. Then this is what you need to do. Your faith is there. You can dampen it. You can block it. It stops. Or you can make it to grow. Your ashk is there also. We all come in this way with ashk. You can make it grow. You can make it real. Or you can kill it. That's what makes this way also very dangerous. It's not a guarantee. Your ego will never stop attacking you. Shaitan will never stop attacking you. And the big, big hole that you're going to leave open for him to attack you is when you look at the Shaykh and you start doubting him. You lose your manners with him. Oof. That time, Shaitan can enter and whisper and you'll listen. Because you don't listen to the Shaykh anymore. You say, he's a bad one. Here's Shaitan. Here's this, and you say, yeah. You're doing everything else. You're praying, you're making zikr and everything else. The one that you gave bayat to, the one that you kiss the hands, then you're going to say no. So, that quality, when you make it to grow, and you're not stopping, it'll make you to become deaf, dumb, and blind. Okay? And you're not removing that. It will stay with you until your grave. And that's going to be the first step where they're going to remove it from you, and it's going to be a very painful process. If they remove it in the world, it's okay. Grave, you're not going to suffer so much. They'll leave you alone. So many times you leave them alone. Nothing will happen to you, don't worry. Some of our guys getting upset with me. Why nothing is happening to them? They're doing this and this. Don't worry. We don't pray against two people. Shaykh Efendi doesn't pray against two people. So many people left him and betrayed him, were ungrateful to him all his life. I've seen whole Jamaats just disappear like that. Years that he's working. I see his heart getting broken, but he still continues. But there is an owner to that head, to that bald head, they may not like. So he never curses at them, never says anything. He just continues, finds something. That's why he says, it doesn't matter, I will continue by myself. I've made a commitment. Now, those ones who made the commitment and they broke it, nothing will happen to them, don't worry. In this world, maybe. But after that, where are you going to run? Run to Allah? Allah says, the key is in my Prophet. You run to the Prophet. Prophet ﷺ saying, the key, your key, I gave it to your guide. It's not with me. Suddenly, people who believe this, but then when they betray, suddenly they become very Wahhabi. They say, no, it's Allah. Forgetting all those years, you are not asking Allah for help, you're asking your Shaykh for help. So this happens. It's human nature. This is Akhir Zaman, very Jahil understanding. But be careful, because it's not us, but the owner of our bald heads may not like it. Deaf, dumb, and blind. If you are with a guide that is constantly telling you, don't be deaf. These things that you do is going to make you deaf. These things that you do is going to make you to listen more. Stay with him. Be with those ones who are going to teach you what is the quality of being dumb. What are the qualities of being blind? Not with this, with this. Then with that, when you take it, you will always control that beast from growing. You keep it locked up, you keep it chained. You're riding on it. Otherwise, it swallowed up so many people, better ones than us. These are dangerous times. These are the last days. Time is so short. And we're seeing people almost there at the finishing line. What can we do? Don't worry, nothing is going to happen to you. I may even pray you have become more prosperous. Whatever you're looking for, I'll pray for that. No, I'm going to Shaykh Efendi. No, not stopping you. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. You understand, you understand. You don't understand, what can I do? But don't make show. If you make show, prove it. If you cannot prove it, don't make show. You understand? Run away from it, because it's very heavy. Don't make claims. After a while, the door is going to close too. You yourself, you're going to separate yourself. Assalamu alaikum. Tamam.